Filipinas Got Talent is a Philippine talent show on ABS-CBN that began February 2010. It is based on the Got Talent franchise, a British TV format conceived and owned by Simon Cowell's Psycho Company. The first season premiered on February 2010 on ABS-CBN and ended on June 13, 2010. And it had 3 series after the first ABS-CBN acquired the Got Talent franchise, advertising it as the first and only nationwide talent reality show in the Philippines. On the other hand, Talentadong Pinoy is a Philippine reality talent show hosted by Ryan Agoncillo. It displays performances from singers, dancers, actors, musicians, and comedians, contortionists, impressionists, jugglers, ventriloquists, and magicians. Contestants are allowed to perform in any act that they want. One difference to the Got Talent series is that the judges giving their opinions on performance of the performer and the jury decides the winner.
The purpose of all programs is basically to entertain and to give information. What differs with its purpose depends on its genre, like in reality television shows. Such programs often fit these or ordinary people. Example of these programs are PGT and Talentadong Pinoy.
Both Talentadong Pinoy and Filipinas Got Talent take pride in making the public go wow with their contestants showing off unique abilities. Many people show their talents in order for them to have a big break and earn themselves fame and fortune. But there is more to just making people famous and rich. These shows also prove the world how talented Filipinos are. The media industry moves quickly. It shapes, affects, reflects, and transforms a culture. This is how powerful media is. On the other hand, culture is a way of life, a reality, and usually it is reflected through reality television shows, which are one among the favorite genres of audience anywhere in the world. Media affects the context of culture. It can be said that cultures have existed ever since the very beginning and even before the rise of media. But we need to consider the power of media as it knows just how to create new cultural forms and put off old culture. It is so powerful that media has developed a dictating role among societies on how to think and decide. This dictating power is a process in shaping one's culture. In the context of reality television shows, for example, most programs would stereotype that talents should come with a package, a talent, a good-looking appearance, and an appeal to the audience in a heartbreaking real-life story which can sometimes be fabricated. Therefore, these reality television programs dictate how a society should think and react. As much as we would hope that reality television shows are unscripted, we will realize at the end that this idea is not going to work out, especially for commercialized television networks which primarily aim to profit through high ratings. At some point, it can be said that media is only an imitation of culture, but in the process, media tends to divert it from the reality to a dramatized and carefully crafted program which spreads and turns into a tradition and finally into a culture shaped by media.
Media and cultural convergence of reality TV shows. The media industry moves so quickly. It transforms, shapes, and reflects a certain culture of a society. This is how powerful media is. On the other hand, culture is a reality, a way of life, and it is reflected through reality TV shows, which are one among the favorite genres of audiences in the world. Media affects the context of culture. It can be said that cultures existed ever since the very beginning, and even before the rise of media. But we still need to consider the power of media and how it affects culture. Media can actually create new forms of culture or put off old culture. Media has a dictating power. It has a dictating role, which in turn changes or alters one's society or culture. At some point, it can be said that media is only an imitation of culture. But in the process, media tends to divert it from the reality. A dramatized and carefully crafted program which spreads and turns into a tradition, and finally into a culture shaped by media.
1. Reality TV shows touches people's heart. This can be one reason why the reality programs like Pilipinas Got Talent and Talentadong Pinoy are well loved by its audiences. This is what makes it crucial for media in providing reliable and responsible program context.
Pilipinas Got Talent and Talentadong Pinoy may differ in format, but both programs are actually helps in contributing and helping the music industry of the country by producing high-caliber winners and contestants. Both Pilipinas Got Talent and Talentadong Pinoy are good attempts to attain and to alter the Filipino talents across the globe. The industry here in the Philippines is now up for something beyond the vocal pros. Along with the help of these reality TV shows, singing competitions, however, it is important to note that the Pilipinas Got Talent and Talentadong Pinoy may differ in format, but both programs are actually helps in contributing and helping the music industry of the country by producing high-caliber winners and contestants. It is evident that the modern music industry are good attempts to attaining the standards of music and singing competitions across the globe. The industry is up for something that is beyond the vocal pros. Along with the help of the reality TV shows, singing competitions,
it can also be said that while viewers are so keen watching each and every episode of these reality television's talent competitions, it also shows off how we Filipinos do love music. This in turn translates as to why rating of these types of program formats gets so high level of response from public.
If we are about to discuss which is better, Talentadong Pinoy or Pilipinas Got Talent, it would be better to analyze what the program wants us to understand. It would be better to analyze what each program wants the viewers to recall, for us to know if it needed qualifies to real-life programming. Tagging a program as a reality program is a task responsible media practitioners should be careful in doing. Whatever appears in the programs is already considered by the public as the reality of life. Therefore, one should be critical in analyzing whether these programs offers genuine or just carefully crafted to dictate how the society should be thinking or should be reacting.